I want to do this last night, but I didn't. So I apologize about that. But I'm here to bring you guys my full on schedule analysis. I don't know if I'm gonna do wins losses tonight. I might talk about who should be favored. I might do a way too early record predictions. We'll see. We will see. But let's talk about like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna get today's live stream started. Welcome back to the PSN Commanders. Now it's your boy Tonga Attack. Back with another video, man. If I get to a glory to God, for God's right now, God's open doors and pay way for all people, those and permits. Today's video, hear about the Washington Commanders. If I get too far into it, quick verse today is from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. It says as follows: "Will not any unwholesome talk come out your mouths, but will only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, and that it may benefit those who listen." So cussing and all that type of stuff. I know I have a bad habit of doing it. But yeah, it's just stuff, certain things we don't need to talk about and spew out our mouths. If it's disrespectful, keep it to yourself. What's that? If if it ain't nothing good, keep it to yourself. So yeah, if it ain't nothing good, just keep it to yourself, bro. Just keep it to yourself. But yeah, we're talking about the schedule. And I will give some way too early predictions. I like my full on predictions sometime after probably not I'll do it before the preseason because I don't wait till the last minute to give you guys my full on like last second predictions. But yeah, let's talk about the season and season coming up in general. And we'll talk about the schedule and we'll kind of break down game by game any anomalies that I might see, anything that's off, any like three or four on the road, 3 or 4 at home. Some of my favorite games I want to see this year, games I might be thinking that might be a snooze fest. So we'll talk all that type of stuff. Um, and also we are favored to win 12. We're in favor in 12 of the 17 games this season. Per opening lines released by DK. If that stands, that's the most games Washington has been favored in a season since 2000. So, past 25 years, we have not been favored in more than 10 games. We're a favorite in 12 games right now, if the lines stand as they are. But we're like 3 months from the season, so injuries can happen, anything can happen. So you never know. Or they could even go up. Knock on wood on guys like Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, any of these guys can get hurt, and then we favoring more games. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's crazy. We're favored in 12 games, in early lines and in mid May. It's crazy. But let's look at the schedule. Get the schedule. Don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but we're gonna look at the schedule, and we're gonna see what it's hitting on. I don't care for the preseason like that. Just because preseason is what it is. But we're gonna look at the regular season. We'll look at the preseason schedule kind of briefly and talk things I want to see from the preseason and guys I kind of want to keep my eye on. We'll do that very, very briefly. So our preseason schedule is week 1 at the Patriots. We have home to the Bengals, and then home to the Ravens. Things I want to keep my eye on. I want to see Mitchell Tinsley in the Bengals uniform. That's gonna be interesting. See if he can crack their roster. Also, I want to see Gabe Taylor in preseason action. I think that would be great. Ja'Cory Brooks is another guy I will talk about in another video. Uh, very, 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 very near future. Maybe in a short or something. Might not do a full on video on Ja'Cory Brooks, but those are guys I would even keep my eye on. Also, a guy like Tyler Owens. How does he look year two? How does Luke McCaffrey look in year two? We 5 is 5. I don't care if you play 1 year in the league. 5 is going to be 5. I ain't worried about 5, right? Ben Sinnott, another guy I want to keep my eye. Dominic Hampton. How does Trey Amos look? Could he usurp a guy like Marshawn Lattimore, be cornerback 1 for this team? What's some other storylines for the preseason I'm thinking about? Is Josh Johnson just a camp arm? Or can he really be QB3 and usurp a guy like Sam Hartman and make Sam Hartman the emergency quarterback on the practice squad? Just some kind of storylines. Who are the starting 5 offensive linemen while Cosme's out? You know, what's the best 5 combination? I'll be another one. And who can actually take the number 1 pass rushing role and actually take it for themselves? That'll be another thing I want to keep my eye on. So those are some storylines from the preseason that I'll be watching. And are you going to Madrid? Comment down down below too. You spend that bag. Let's who the Madrid trip hitting on. I want to know. I want to know. Can are they going? Location ticket package. I just want to see. I just want to see what it's hitting on. Just want to see. God dang! So wait list for this? Oh heck no! I'm gone. I can have that. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. They probably want $5,000, $6,000. Let's get the regular season. Week 1, we are going to go face the New York Littlemen. I'm sorry, Giants fans. I'm sorry. We're going to face New York Giants. Storylines about this game. How does the offensive line handle the combination of Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and also Darius Alexander? Knock on wood for health. Another storyline is this will be Jayden Daniels' 2025 debut. How does he handle year 2? Can he adjust to how they adjusted to him? What some things he worked on this offseason, things of that nature. Those are things I want to see from JD5 in that game. Another thing is Debo truly wide receiver 2, or can a guy like Jalen Lane emerge as that? And how do we align our wide receivers, and how do we use our wide receiving core? That's another thing I want to keep my eye on as well. So this should be a fun matchup with the Giants. They're a tough opponent, I think. They're going to be one of those scratch claw 7-10, 8-9 type of teams, but they just won't make the playoffs just because they won't win enough games, but they'll be in every game. They're one of those teams, I feel like, to me. So the Giants are going to be tough. Their pass rush is tough. Russ is still a solid NFL quarterback. Malik Neighbors is an animal. Marshawn Lattimore going to have his freaking hands full. Pause. Super pause. But yeah, Marshawn Lattimore is going to have to bring his A game for sure. And Trey Amos. Trey Amos going to bring his A game as well, facing a guy like Darius Slayton. And we've got to play good defense. And we're going to have to get a pass rush. How do we generate a pass rush? It's another kind of storyline here. But I do think we're better than the New York Giants. One team had a top 5 draft pick. The other team went to the NFC Championship game. Both teams got better, but one went to the NFC Championship game. Obviously, we're a better football team. Not wasting my time with this. We should beat the New York Giants at home. Period. 1 o'clock kickoff, season opener. We defeat the New York Giants. End of discussion. Now, quick turnaround to face the Green Bay Packers. Now, playoff team from a year ago. They got better. Josh Jacobs is an animal. He had 1,300 yards rushing and 15 touchdowns. That's kind of crazy. and it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. They're tough. They're a tough football team. I like what they did this offseason, especially drafting a guy like Matthew Golden in the first round. He's gonna be a dog for them. I love this tape, and I think he's gonna be definitely a problem at the NFL level. And he's a problem for us. How much of a problem I don't know because I don't know what Marshawn Lattimore health is, and I don't. And Trey Amos is a rookie, so I don't really know how we attack that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But they also got guys like Jaden Reed and Christian Watts who could take off top off the defense. Wicks and Romeo Dobbs. They got 1,000 receivers, bro, and they're just deep at the wide receiver position. Their offensive line is solid. Uh, Joy Love's a really good quarterback. Like I said, the run game is phenomenal. They're a run first team. They're going to run it down your throat. Pause. Defensively, a guy like Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark can rush the passer. Uh, they have Jair Alexander, when healthy, is one of the top 10 to 12 corners in the game. I'm thinking leaning more towards the middle of the top 10 to like 7, 8-ish in the league. He's still a very good corner in this league when healthy. Um, they're a tough team. They're just a tough team. Good roster. Xavier McKinney, top 5 safety in the game. Don't at me. They're tough. They're a tough football team. At the frozen tundra, it won't be frozen tundra. It'll be the spring tundra because it is week 2, so it'll be still relatively warm for that time of year in Green Bay, with Green Bay, Wisconsin. I was like Green Bay, Massachusetts. I'm tripping. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Though that is the case, I do think the Washington Commanders dropped to 500 here. I do think we lose this game. It's going to be a short turnaround. The Giants going to be a tough game, kind of beat up, kind of tired. And I just don't think we're able to take care of business because of that lack of rest. So I always have us at 1-1 here as we do lose to the Green Bay Packers. We could beat the Packers, though. I'm not saying they're unstoppable, nothing like that. I just think if we had a full-on week of rest after our first game of the season, which is kind of extension of the preseason, we don't play much in the preseason no more, just because people get hurt. Our team could be a little rusty, and then try to shake off the rust, and then come back and play another game 3 days later, kind of beat up, kind of tired. Might got a couple guys on the mend, you know what I mean? So that could be a little tough, but 1-1 there for the Commanders. And then it's not a give me. It's not a give me. But this is a lot less tougher team than the team we just played against. We got 10 days to prepare for these fools. So you got the Raiders at home at Northwest Stadium at 1:00. God forgive me. BTA belt to ass. Sorry. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. This is spank. Sorry. BTA. This is BTA action right here. I know Pete Carroll's a good coach. I know Ashton Jeanty's going to be a dog. I know Geno's a solid quarterback, but bring out the belts, man. Bring out the belts. Yeah, that's straight BTA action there. At Atlanta the next week. This is an interesting one. I'm definitely trying to hold on, bro. So anyone trying to join the actual live stream, you guys want to just wait real quick. Give me a second. And I don't know who this is, so you gotta give me a second. I'll put the link in there after I'm done all the games. So just give me a second. Give me a second. Unless, hold on. Who's this that commented? Dio? Dio? If it's Dio, if it's someone I know, sure. I'll put it in there. You can click the link there. And I'll add someone as see fit. Atlanta. This is a road game I'm trying to go to. It's an hour flight. It's Atlanta. Home of the Black Mecca. Home of the best rap scene ever. Home of the Trap Museum. If you are engaging in nightlife, I no longer do that, but on small occasions. Best nightlife, I think, on the East Coast. Great city to go to. Some great sights and sounds. One of the best shopping districts also on the East Coast as well when it comes to Buckhead. So, great city to go to. A tough team too, man. Michael Penix is the truth, man. I think he could play. I like what he brought to the table. He had a really good game versus us last year. He just had one really ill-advised throw that got picked off by Quan Martin. Hit the Quan! Hit the Quan! Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. And Drake London, not from London. Shout out to Janky Rondo. Darnell Mooney's a really good wide receiver. Kyle Pitts, I think he'll be finally getting utilized correctly. They got the running back duo in Tyler Algier and of course Bijan Robinson. Good offensive line. Defense is solid. They tried to address the pass rushing position finally, drafting 2 edge rushers in the first round with James Pierce Jr. and also Javon Walker, I believe. So they did a really good job in the draft. I've got like Brennan Trice from UW a couple years back. So they're trying to address their edge rushing position. I think it's a solid team, man. The linebacker plays decent. They did lose Grady Jarrett. They did cut him, but is what it is. Got a solid secondary with AJ Terrell. No more Justin Simmons back there, but Jesse Bates the third is fine by himself. He doesn't really know. He don't really need no co-host. He can handle by himself. He's just a dog. So yeah, I think this is a really really solid football team over here in Atlanta. Got to play them at the not the Superdome, but the Northwest Benz, not Northwest Benz, Mercedes-Benz Dome at Atlanta. I think we could beat the Falcons. We are 4-0 versus the Falcons in our last 4 matchups. Give me 5-0. I just think we're a better football team than Atlanta. Even though I did give them all the credit in the world. I think a lack of pass rush could bite us in this game, though, because if you can let Michael Penix sit there and be a pocket passer all day and not make him run, he can dice you up, and that could be a problem. And their receivers are very good, so huge test for a guy like Mikey Samerstill, Trey Amos, and also, of course, Marshawn Lattimore. Huge test for these guys that week in week 4 versus the Falcons. But I got a dub there. Bubski for them boys in burgundy and gold. Here's Dio. What's up, Dio? Yo. Actually, let me switch my mic. Hold on. Let me switch mics here.
Mute yourself.
So I'm on week 5, and what are your thoughts on week 1?
Week 4, it's gonna be a tough matchup. We got to deal with Bijan and Penix, but it's gonna be a difficult game because the game is in Atlanta, and the Falcons had a disappointing year last year, but I think they'll be better this year. They got a new D coordinator in Jeff Ulbrich, so they drafted 2 pass rushers in Wood and Walker and Pierce. So we got to deal with that. So, we know what to expect from Bijan. We know what to expect from Drake.
Bijan.
And Mooney. So, and maybe Kyle Pitts may finally have his breakout year, but
it's coming out.
It's going to be a tough matchup. This ain't going to be no easy win. But last year they almost beat us. They almost beat us last year.
That's the truth, boy.
And then
that game time touchdown pass was a thing of beauty, double coverage.
Yeah, and then
bro.
And not only that, this is gonna be Penix's 6th start.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
his ears he'll be still wet behind the ears.
But more importantly, he's gonna be better because it's gonna be his first full year starting. So
he'll have an off season to get chemistry where he's born.
Yeah, 100%. Let me talk about the first 3 games real quick. The Giants game, they gave us some go last year. As terrible as they gave us some go last year. So
They could have very well swept us for real. For real.
They could have, but at the same time, we pulled it out. The two games. It's the first game that was kind of like was in the
down when Malik Neighbors catch the ball, they win.
Yeah,
they win that game. They win that game.
Yeah, but I just think that the Giants. I know a lot of people gonna say, "Well, the Cowboys gonna be better this year." Yeah, but so will the Giants. The NFC East
they're gonna be much improved. The whole division's got better.
The NFC East is not gonna be no cakewalk. And I caught a glimpse. I glazed a glimpse of the shout out to the NFC Super Friends, by the way. Shout out to them. Louis,
Bad Dog, LB,
Bad Dog, and
Brunson.
Yeah, I said LB, Law, Louis, and Bad Dog. Shout out to them. They was talking about it and they said it, and I agree with them. The NFC East got better. The NFC East got better, but
the NFC East is bad.
Yeah, so I ain't going that far, but
I think it's bad.
But it depends on who the Giants starting quarterback is. Maybe Russ, maybe Jameis.
It's going to be Russ. I think it's going to
be. Okay, if it's Russ, if it's Russ, cool. If it's Jameis, cool. If it's Dart, I don't think we're going to see Dart till week 15. That's my humble opinion. So
yeah, I don't think we're going to see them until they're officially eliminated.
Yeah, they're officially eliminated. The Green Bay, but we got to deal with Neighbors. So we got to deal with Neighbors. Neighbors is going to be a problem, but that's what you draft. That's what you got Lattimore and you drafted Amos for. So, Green Bay on a short week.
That's
it's rough. It's going to be rough. Green Bay ain't no joke.
Football, they want to punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, and this is going to be the first true test for the Commanders. It's going to be first true test for the Commanders defense because Josh Jacobs is a top 10 running back in this league. He's top 10. And Green Bay's offensive line is going to get better. They drafted Golden. They still got Dobbs and Wicks and Jaden Reed, and we don't know when Watson coming back. But they still got all the multiple weapons. And Jordan Love is going to be better than he was last year because last year he was just hampered with injuries. So, and then the Raiders, I know the Commanders own the Raiders. I don't think they've lost to the Raiders since 2005, which is like 20 years. But, man, Pete going to have them boys.
They're going to really play some ball.
Yeah, I was listening to you talking. Pete going to have them boys balling.
Yeah, they're going to be ready to play. I think the talent gap is too much. Outside of Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty, who really scares you on the Raiders offense?
No, you're right, but
nobody.
Yeah, but coaching.
I don't think it's about them not ready to play. It's been a lack of talent. I just don't see them.
I feel you, but
enough talent.
I'll say this though.
It's gonna be competitive for a half if the Commanders pull away.
I'll say this though. Coaching, you're going to see the coaching.
Coaching matters. We saw it last year with us.
Yeah,
we're throwing passes to Alame Zaccheaus. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
we're throwing passes to De'Ami Brown. We got De'Ami Brown $10 million. Did he deserve $10 million? Hell no, he sucks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
So I do believe we beat the Giants. I do believe we'll lose the Green Bay, and I do think we'll beat the Raiders. And the Falcon game is an iffy for me because
I'm gonna pick us to win. I think five won't get the ball last. It's been happening every time we play these fools. We've gotten the ball last and we've won. Whether it's Taylor Heineke, whether it's been got J5, and the other time, who's quarterback in? Even Sam. Yeah, how did it do? Everyone did it. Everyone's not like these niggas. Everyone's not like these niggas. Sam Howell not like these niggas.
I don't know, man. This may be
5-0. 5-0 against the Falcons last 5 years. They got beat us. Fox said they pick them to beat us. Nope.
I don't know, man.
I'm picking the Commanders. Nope.
Let me see how Penix looked the first 3 weeks, and I'll get back to you on
picking
that.
Washington after that. Picking Washington.
I'll tell you this.
I'm picking Washington. Now this. I'm gonna pick the Chargers.
I'm picking the Chargers too, bro. I'm
picking the Chargers because you go to the West Coast.
I'm telling you this right now. The Chargers, you heard it from me first, and I'm going to pick this in August or September when we do our show on the DDT Football Podcast. By the way, subscribe to the podcast. We'll be recording next week.
Please subscribe to the DDT Football Podcast. Please.
We're recording next week, by the way. The Chargers are winning the West. The Chargers are going to win the West. This team, it's something about Harbaugh in year 2 that they're going to turn up.
I like that.
Harbaugh in year 2, you saw what he did with the 49ers in year 2. They went to the damn Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl. He's going to go to the Super Bowl with the Chargers. What I'm saying is, year 2 under Harbaugh, they got Najee Harris, they got Amari Hampton. Year 2 of Ladd, and not only that, Justin Herbert has to redeem himself of what he put out there last year. I don't know if Jaden and them is going to go to LA and beat a Jim Harbaugh football team. You know what Jim Harbaugh team's going to do? They're going to get off that bus. They're going to run that football with Hampton and Najee and Herbert. Man.
Yeah, I think it's the true first. I think this is the real first test for our running defense. Has it really gotten better? Is the Eddie Goldman pickup going to work out? Is Javon Kill this run defender y'all been talking about? Guy like Cleveland Farrell, guys like that. Are they going to restart the run? John Newton, Deron Payne, Mr. $24 million himself. That's going to be the ultimate test. Can we stop the run? If we can't stop the run, the Chargers going to just destroy us. Like, this might be the one game we don't be competitive. Like, this could get ugly.
This could get ugly because the Chargers
could get ugly. Five can keep us in any game, but if they run the ball, control the clock, Five can get the ball.
Chargers ain't no joke, man. They ain't no joke.
They're tough, man.
They're no joke. They're going to be a tough, physical football team. You saw it last year. You saw it last year, and it's year 2 with Harbaugh. And I know a lot. Tom, let me ask you this question. The Commanders got 9 road games this year. 9 road games this year. Their road schedule is brutal. It is brutal. There's no easy.
There's no gimmies.
There's no gimmies with this road schedule.
Hell nah.
And I'm questioning the fan base because the fan base they're going to show up and show out, but you dropping close to $20,000 for these trips to Green Bay, to Atlanta, to LA.
20 bags. I got 20 bags.
Like 20 bags.
I don't got 20 bags, bro. I'm picking 2 of these and I'm done.
Exactly.
I'm picking 2 of these and I'm done.
Exactly. Like Green Bay.
Maybe 3 if it's like in New York. Like if I'm going like to watch a Giant Commander game, yeah, it might be 3. But
like think about
I'm not paying for 9 road games. I'm not paying.
Think about it. Green Bay, Atlanta, LA, Dallas, Madrid.
That's like 10 bands right there. That's like 5-6K right there gone.
Minnesota,
the
Giants and the Eagles, and plus I'm forgetting one more game. The Cowboys. Come on.
You talking about Dallas? Oh, I think the other road game was Chiefs.
Kansas City. No. I'm not dropping. Look, I don't care how good of a job that you get. I'm not dropping a lot of money to go to 9 road games, and one of them is all the way on the other side of the country.
I'm sorry, I can't.
No.
If I had to pick a road game I would want to go to, it would be Madrid.
I ain't lie. I love to go to another country. I love to go to Madrid, but $5 is crazy. I'm not paying $5.
You paying? Let's think about it this way: you paying for the ticket to go to the game. You're paying for a flight to go all the way. You got to pay for a connect flight or a direct flight to Spain of all places, and then you got to pay for a hotel stay, and then you got to pay to get to the stadium.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like
you spend like $5K.
You're spending $5,000 to go to Spain, bro. No, you're only going to be there for what? Are you going to be there for a week?
Hey man, you can die tomorrow. You should went to Spain for you.
Yeah, at least you went to. Hey, you went to Madrid.
You went for the experience. That's kind. It's a pay to play thing. I feel that, but personally, look, if we play the Dolphins in Miami, it would be kind of like, all right, we'll go to Miami.
All right, but you're playing them in Spain. No,
you're playing in Spain. $5 is crazy. I go to Spain for myself for a football game.
But
Hawaii.
Besides, like, look, you have 9 road games. The Eagles and us have a rough road schedule. Rough.
Yeah. At Dolphins, at Cowboys, at Eagles, at Giants.
But the difference is the Eagles go to Tampa and they go to Buffalo. So that's the difference.
It's still ugly for all 4 teams in the division. I don't care what you say.
It is.
I go to Minnesota. Now, Minnesota, that's a team I'm like, they're a wild card. I don't know what they're going to be. Because
it depends
I don't know what the hell J.J. McCarthy is.
Yeah, McCarthy. All right.
If J.J. McCarthy's any good, they're going to be a problem.
Yeah. All right, let me talk about the Bears real quick.
Rematch. Can they get their get back?
Yeah. First, no.
Can they get their get back?
No.
Can the Bears get their get back?
No, they're not beating the Commanders. No. No. I don't care how. Listen, Bears fans can talk all the shit they want to talk about, but at the end of the day, the Commanders
I'll let you give your spill. I got to ask you a question after that, though.
Look, at the end of the day, the Commanders are the better team. Like, as good as look. Let me see how Ben Johnson is as a head coach when they play Minnesota on Monday night. Then I'll look at the Bears differently. But nah, bro, like the Bears, they could talk all the nonsense they want.
The Bears.
They could talk all the nonsense that they want. All the Bears fans because they backing up. They backing up Caleb. I like Caleb. Don't get me wrong. Year 1 was a rough for Caleb, but
it didn't look that bad statistically though.
It didn't, but
the film didn't look too hot. He got sacked 85,000 times.
Yeah, and also let's be honest, he had terrible coaching.
Yeah, the Shane Waldron was trash. Thomas Brown was trash.
And Eberflus was terrible.
Super trash. Yeah. He was garbage. He was basura. He had to go.
He was basura.
He was super basura. He was trash.
Yes, he was. All right, what's the question?
What's up with some of these NFC North teams want to keep beefing with us? What's up with this, man? I got Lions fans talking crazy on X. Also, they want Commanders fans to go down a true rapid war. We got Bears fans coming at us sideways. Well, I'm tired of Commanders. Hail Mary. Y'all suck for real. Jane ain't better than Caleb. Blah, blah, blah. They talk all that trash and lost. They want to go cry. Now we ops. There's a bunch of ops going on. Like, oh, man, Commanders ops now. Bro, we not in the same division, bro. What are we talking about?
All right.
What's up with y'all niggas, bro? Like,
let me say this, right? Detroit, I'll keep it cordial with you guys. They mad because we beat them in the playoffs. Look, it ain't our fault that y'all defense is banged up.
Get back, nigga.
It ain't our fault that your defense is banged up. We'll see y'all week 10. Come to Northwest. We'll squabble up.
Get back, nigga.
Look,
get back. Golf fence and J-Mo want to do pretty Ricky touchdown celebrations and crap. Get back, nigga.
No, it's simple. If you wanna,
hey, if J-Mo do that celebration in our stadium, I'm throwing hands with him.
No, you're not.
That's disgusting, bro.
No, but I'll say this. Look, if you
Dreadhead did it.
look, I'm saying what I'm saying is this: Detroit, if you got problems with us, week 10, November,
Get your get back.
you can come to Northwest and we'll hash it out. Bears fans, look, Bears fans been beefing with us since last season. Not even last season, since the draft. For real,
No,
for real.
for real.
But listen, if you think Caleb is better than Jaden, well, Caleb got to prove it on the field. He wasn't rookie of the year. Jaden was. Simple.
Man, get your get back, man.
It's simple. If you
That's all I'm gonna say to y'all. Go get your get back.
no, if you think Jaden is better than, if you think Caleb is better than Jaden, well, Caleb got to prove it on the field because Jaden got to the NFC Championship game. Caleb didn't. Caleb didn't make the playoffs.
He said, "What's good, player?
What up?
Big 7-4-2-2 is me and you." Face.
I definitely want to be.
It's bad. Oh, my fault.
Yeah. Look, what he said. What he said. The Bears couldn't beat JD5 when he was hurt. That is true. He didn't beat him.
Yeah, my man's out here throwing for 300 on 5 ribs. None of my business. Yeah, give me the Commanders, man. I don't want to hit them on those Bears. Y'all had a solid little draft. That was cute. I still drafted Colston Loveland over Tyler Bourne. I'm super beefing with y'all forever.
Hey, but Luther Burden gonna be the truth to do it with them. So
that was cool. They made up for that foolishness with that. I give them that. Luther Burden was pretty good. All right, man. Cowgirls, man. At Dallas, man.
Hey,
this is the game you gotta go to, right?
This is the game we gotta go to, man. This is the game, man. This is the game.
I'm about to spin the block out to Atlanta. That's 3 weeks from now. That's key on a lot of money, my boy.
I know, but it's
a lot of money kicking up.
It's Dallas, man. You gotta go. You gotta go.
I want to go to the home game. I don't care about Jerry's World.
But I'm trying to go to Jerry World.
Yeah, I ain't never been to Jerry World.
I've never been to Jerry World.
I'm intrigued.
I'm very intrigued with that.
I'm intrigued, though.
But I will say this about the Cowboys. You can't take them lightly this year. You can't.
Oh, hell no.
You can't.
Back. They trade for George Pickens,
Yeah.
NFL young boy. NFL crash out.
Yeah, NFL crash out. And also, I will say this about the Cowboys. If they get a run game going with Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and the blue kid from Texas, and they drafted Tyler.
I like that Jaden Blue pick a lot, actually.
Yeah, Jaden Blue. And then also they got Tyler Booker as their first round pick. If they get that run game going, man, they're gonna be they're gonna be a tough out. They're gonna be a tough out, but
tough boy.
But it's gonna be hard. Look, we all know that Dak owns us, so it's on Jaden to play better against Dallas. He struggled against Dallas last year, so
we got a Dallas Cowboy problem.
Yeah, we have a Cowboy problem, and it's on the Commanders to solve the problem. So, Lord willing, all 3 of us, and maybe our significant other, if they want to pull up, we'll all be at the
might turn us. I ain't gonna lie, that might turn us to. I want to do a trip with the subscribers. It might turn into a subscriber trip. I just turn to a big house, 10, 12 people, and just go to the game. Like it might turn into one of those. Like it might turn one of those weekends. We'll see. Spoiler alert to all y'all 6,800 people in here on the channel. That is. Spoiler alert. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I agree with you though. Sif, you got a girlfriend now?
I ain't going there, but I'm talking to somebody. But
Oh, okay. But we'll chop it about that. Private. This could be a tough game.
We'll do it privately, and we gotta do it with Dave. But
yeah, we'll do that with Dave. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
This game gonna be interesting though. I ain't gonna lie. I first time facing George Pickens in that disgusting navy blue. Oh,
like I said,
It's really fun. It's a really fun game.
like I said, this is like I said in the beginning.
I can't pick this game. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one.
Like I said when it came to week 1, this is why you drafted Amos and why you traded for Lattimore for games like this.
And also drafted Salmon still for guys like Jalen
Yeah.
Yeah. Duke for Burden and them niggas and
you drafted 3 corners. You drafted 2 corners and traded for 1 corner for games like this.
Lad McConkey and all that fools.
I don't know about Lad. Lad.
I don't think Mikey can strap Lad, but I think he'll give Lad some problems. Lad ain't getting no 150. He ain't about to OD like that.
Listen, Lad is a dog.
Lad's a dog. I love Lad. I love Lad. You know I love Lad. Dog. I love Lad McConkey. I think he's an animal. I love Lad. That's why I want Luke McCaffrey to turn to Lad McConkey. But Lad's an animal. Yeah. Lad's an animal. I love Lad. That playoff game, OD, 200 yards on a playoff game was just insane. That nigga's an animal.
190 something.
It was 200 almost. Darn it, 200. He's an animal. He's an animal. That's the point. I'm not picking this game. I'm gonna call that a truce. I don't even want to pick that game. So I can't pick the Cowboys game. I'm gonna get the Cowboys the road game. I'm gonna give the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys win that.
I think we split with Dallas.
We can never beat Dallas and Dallas. Everybody know that.
Yeah. That's just the only we did it last year because they played backup. So yeah, I'm. And
it was the last game of the season.
In the last, there's nothing to play for real. Who cares? It was cute though. It's cute. But I'm picking Dallas to win in Dallas. Let that one slide, whatever. We will get our get back at the end of the season. That get back them up. No rest. Kansas City. As the week team said. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Patrick Mahomes and company in my way.
Listen, man. I know.
And it's at Arrowhead. Yeah, you can have it. Nope.
Listen, man. There's games when you know you're gonna win. There's games you know you're gonna lose. This is a game. Unless Patrick Mahomes resorted back to the quarterback he been the last 2 years, you ain't winning. Because I believe as much as I think Kansas City they about to fuck everybody up this year. Cause for real, they got their asses whooped in the Super Bowl, and it ain't gonna be pretty for everybody. I'll leave it at that. It ain't gonna be pretty.
It's gonna get very ugly for the rest of the NFL. I don't want to talk about that. They're on a mission. They're on a mission,
man. I think if you know
they try to collect all the Infinity Stones and do Thanos to the NFL. Like they're trying to do that. So I didn't want to play these fools. So yeah, I'm good. Kansas City, I got that one, bro.
Listen, I didn't want to play them on a Monday, but since we got to play them on a Monday, good luck.
I do think the game will be competitive.
It'll be competitive, but the Chiefs' defense is legit. So
I got Chiefs by 14. They're up 7. Mahomes put us away late. And I tell Jaden, thanks but no thanks. Not in my house. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Don't come back, nigga. Don't come back. Yeah. Don't come back. Don't stop soon. Get out. Let's get out. 5 months. I'm sleeping on Mahomes, bro. Pat. You all took a pat.
Listen, he's going to. Jaden's going to experience the Patrick Mahomes experience.
Yes, and it's going to get kind of ugly.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's 2 game skid. I think I got 4 losses so far. 3. Got 3.
3.
Yeah, I got 3. No, I got 4. I got Packers.
Oh, I got the Packers.
Chargers, Cowboys, Chiefs. I got 4 losses so far.
I think I get the Falcon game is iffy for me, but it may be 5 for real.
No, I got 4. Seahawks, I don't care. Their defense is cool. Sam Darnold's trash. I don't care. I'm taking Washington. I don't care. I'm sorry.
I agree. Look, I agree, but let's see how Sam looked the first
their offense not good enough.
So
offense not good enough. It's JSN a bunch of Jags. I'm not wasting my time with this. I'm taking Commanders.
Oh yeah, of course the Commanders.
Sam Darnold has no one to throw the ball to. I'm putting 8 men in the box. I'm one-on-one with everyone across the board, and I'm making Sam Darnold beat me. And that'll be the end of the game. The game will be over. They won't score more than 14, and all Jaden has to do is score 20 points and get the hell out of here. That is all. That's it.
I don't know, man. Seattle's defense is child legit.
And that's why I think it's going to be a low-scoring game because their defense is good. I think we got enough. We got enough firepower though. I think we have just enough firepower. If Ertz is what Ertz was, that's another thing. But Ben Simmons can step up.
Hey, look,
we can score 20 points. Seattle.
Woolen and Witherspoon are problems.
There are. That's where you have to throw to the slot receivers. You got to hit the tight end. That's where you have to run the football. You have to do these. You got to do little things. I think we got to methodically move down the field. Ain't gonna be no explosive plays, none of that. It's gonna be kind of one of those nickel and dime type of situations. We faced the same secondary 2 years ago?
Yeah, but they clamped.
And we had some type of success.
They clamped us 2 years ago. No receivers.
We still had some type of success though. We still scored points. That's my point.
I understand, but none of them receivers could get over.
Oh, none of them fools. Terry was in the shadow run for 4 quarters. I get it. Terry was in the shadow run. I know. Jahan was locked up like Akon. I get it. Yes. But we still had a chance to win that football game.
We did, but we did, but the defense at the time was just terrible. So
yeah. So I think we can have some success offensively. Enough to win the ball game. You're not getting your get back, Detroit. I'm sorry.
I think they are.
No. Listen. No.
Listen what I'm saying, bro. Detroit's defense was banged up last year.
We know. I know.
And more importantly, Aiden Hutchinson missed majority of the season.
This is true.
Hutch is coming back, and he's gonna come back with a vengeance. So, and not only that, they do got DJ Reed to pair with Terry Arnold. And
That's cool. Cute.
Yeah, man, I do believe
that's pretty good.
And not only that, the Commanders, outside them 5 turnovers that they forced, they couldn't stop the Lions moving the ball up and down the field.
That's true. Just stop receiving.
I know that, but
I really he was banged up. I get it. I do get it. I do. He said that all pro safety back there getting cooked, but not my business.
They were.
That get back is no MF over here. They're not getting a get back. Disrespectfully. The YBC duels in the NFL, they are still Mr. Disrespectful. They still have that nickname. I'm sorry. I still give it to them. Y'all niggas ain't getting no get back. Now over here you don't. You want to shiesty you again.
But if
they got 25 Tyreek kills. Two gonna be hurt by them.
They'll go to Madrid and they'll beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins does not scare me.
The Dolphins won't have Tua and they're gonna lose. All right, that's it.
Look, the Dolphins don't scare me.
I'm scared of them.
Yeah,
I'm saying they're not gonna have Tua, so I don't care.
Outside of Reek and Waddle and Achane, they don't scare me. So.
They don't have enough offensively for me even outside them. Broncos.
They're beating the Broncos, man. The Broncos are going to take a step back this year, and they will not make the playoffs. They won't.
Oh, okay.
They won't.
We play at Northwest. I'm picking us to win. I'm just saying. I think it'll be a competitive game.
It'll be competitive, but
I think Bo Nix is going to do some good things.
Listen, it'll be competitive. We know P2 is probably going to be on Terry, so
Pat might give Terry some problems.
Well, of course, but that's why you got Debo and
P2 might be the one guy that's banishing Terry to the shadow realm for 4 quarters. Unlike your boy Quingon Mitchell. I'm tired of that.
I mean,
he did it one time. We did it one time.
AJ Terrell did it last year. So
I guess. I guess. Sure. Did he?
Yes, he did.
Okay. He had 1 reception for 5 yards.
Yeah.
You had like with 2 targets.
It
They
doesn't.
threw the ball to him.
It doesn't matter.
They threw it to him. He threw it to him.
It doesn't matter.
He threw it to him.
I know, but at the same time,
He got open a couple times. He threw it to him.
I understand, Tone, but at the end of the day,
he would have ended with like 5 receptions for 50 yards.
At the end of the day, if he didn't produce, if he wasn't impactful in the game, and they still found a way to win, he got put on.
Fine. It won the game. I don't even care.
Yeah. But the notable one was Quinyon Mitchell because everyone wanted the D ride and
well,
the
Eagles wasn't playing, and they was playing his own majority of the game. So,
best corner in the division.
Listen.
All right, chill out.
Listen, we will find out more about Quinyon Mitchell since he's DB1 with the Eagles now that Slay's with Pittsburgh. So
we're gonna find out if it's really Quintanamo Bay or not.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
All right. At Minnesota. Woo! This screams fireworks. John Finale, you're not getting no get back.
I don't know, man. JJ McCarthy may have his feet under him by this time. And
he might.
And look,
he might.
They do have the second best duo in the NFC in Addison and Jefferson.
Yes.
So
we played the best one twice. So
yeah, the best
I think we'll be prepared for such.
I know, but we don't play the best one till later in the year. So
we played them before. We're not handling.
I do believe we can beat the Vikings, but this ain't gonna be no easy game.
Oh heck, no. This screams fireworks. This screams a bunch of points. This screams shootout.
And more importantly, this screams Jada better get the ball out quick, or he better make quick.
Dallas turning them boys
because Flores is going to blitz the fuck out of Jada.
They're gonna blitz the dog. They're gonna blitz the dogs on this man. They're gonna send the whole team. My man, I call Brian Flores Engage 8. My man is just engaged. This man just sends the team, man. He don't care. My man said, yeah, we're gonna twist and stunt and just send 8 guys. We don't get it. We're gonna man across the board, send 8 guys. Yeah, can you block 8 guys? You can't block 8 guys. We're gonna carry quarterback. Brian, chill out. No, it's not. There's no chill.
There's no chill with Flores. Flores is gonna blitz.
We're gonna just send 8 guys.
Jada better be ready for the blitzes, man.
I think he'll be fine. I'm not. I think he'll be a shootout. They can send 8. I think Cliff will have some hot routes already kind of scripted for him. And Jay's gonna be fine. Jay's gonna throw for 275, 2 touchdowns. Light them boys up. I don't trust that secondary like that. I'm sorry. I think it'll be a shootout. I can see a 38-35 final. I can see something like it's going to be some fireworks. Jonathan Allen would not be a factor because there are too many points being scored for him to be important. Sorry, John. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I got 38-35 Commanders. Hey, Rap, shout out to Vocal Vike. Go subscribe to his channel. My favorite Vikings creator. That's my guy, Rap. Rap, sorry, bro.
On the show. You gotta get him on the show.
I would love to get on the DG4 podcast. I will collaborate on his channel as well. Gotta get up with Rap, man. I ain't talked to Rap in a minute. Gotta get up with bro. But yeah, Rap, I'm sorry, Brody. Don't get mad at me, bro. All right, don't come at me sideways, cussing me out and all that. Rap, chill out. Keeping a beam with you. I got love for JJ McCarthy. He cool. Got love for Justin Jefferson. He a dog. He an animal. I love Jordan Addison. He's from here. I love Jordan Addison. I like Jonathan Allen. He's a former commander. Once a family, always a family member over here. There ain't no hate. But y'all got to fall, bro. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a playoff run. Y'all in the way. Sorry. And I got 5 on it. Nick? Sorry. At the jump, I got a sweep. I don't care. I'm sorry. I know I wasn't saying before sweep people, but Feds did a sweep, JD5 did a sweep, and the brooms are out. I'm sorry.
Oh, 100%. They're gonna beat the Giants again. But I think this will be around the time that Dart will be starting. So
yeah. Jackson Dart will be starting because I think that week before
unless you know the Giants have a winning record around the time, which I don't see. So
I think at that point the Giants, well, that's what week 15 they play with 14 games. I can see the Giants being 6-8.
Well, here's the thing: they're going to play the Giants off their bye week because they have a late bye week this year. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I got Commanders. They'll fall to 6-9. I will. The Giants will be 6-9. I got appreciate wins. I think we take care of business for the Eagles.
So
Northwest, they will take care of business.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? The fact that we play the Eagles 2 of the last 3 weeks of the season, it is crazy because
so disrespectful.
It is crazy because think about it this way: one of these games may not mean anything if one of these teams are not good. Think about it.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be the playing the Eagles week 16 and week 18. These games better mean something. So this basically is on the Commanders to actually do better because we know the Eagles ain't going nowhere. The Eagles are not going to go anywhere. Sirianni doesn't have a losing record. Jalen Hurts, all he does is win. They still got Saquon. They still got Saquon. They still got AJ. They still got Smitty and AJ. They still got Goddard. They still got that elite offensive line.
Yeah, they 2,100-pound selves.
And the Eagles defense, they no joke.
They no joke.
And
Josh Sweat gone. All right, Jalen Hunt step in. We need linebacker help. Draft Jahad Campbell. What?
And it's simple as this. You brought all these people in. You drafted old boy from Oregon and Trey Amos for the Eagles. Like you drafted, you built your team this year to beat the Eagles. Look, you built your team this year to beat the Eagles. Do I think they can beat the Eagles when it matters? Only time will tell. It depends on if Jaden can get better against the Eagles. Because let's be honest, outside the game, when he was playing in Philly, he was okay in the NFC Championship game. He was not.
I think he played well. I ain't gonna hold you. I think he played well for 3 quarters, and then the dam broke off.
Yeah, the dam broke. But at the same
time, broke in the 4th quarter.
But at the same time, Jaden has to look outside the game at Northwest. He needs to play well against the Eagles in order for them to win.
The first game he was banged up though, so I'm not gonna kill him.
Yes, he was banged up the first game, but he had a lot of turnovers against the Eagles. He turned the ball over the most against the Eagles.
This is true. I would also say though, them losing CJ. I don't care they drafted that Texas kid. I don't know if he can be CJ Gardner Johnson off the gate.
He's not. It's going to be some growing. It's going to be some growing pains. That's the reason why playing the Eagles late in the season is not beneficial to the Commanders. It's not.
It also could be though.
It could be. But at the same time, the
Eagles got 15 weeks of tape. Amos gets his feet wet by then. We will see what type of team we are. This is a new team. It's in the 2024 Commanders no more. It's a similar roster. It's a different team. We know what our team can do, what our team can't do, and how we match up with them. I think it's pros and cons to everything. There's a pro to play them this late. Maybe it could be banged up. Knock on wood. Maybe AJ dealing with a hamstring or something, or maybe Devontae dealing with a hammy, or knee injury or something. We don't know. We don't know. So pros and cons, but help set aside. You got 15 weeks of film. You know what this new coordinator wants to do because it's a new offensive coordinator.
It is.
And you know you have another year of Jalen Hurts and knowing his tendencies and his strengths and weaknesses and how to attack them. Now they have a better roster. They do. I can't lie and say the Eagles don't. We have the better quarterback. I'm standing on that.
No, you're right.
I'm on that. Right. I don't care what no Eagle fans say. Jalen Hurts is the better passer of the football than Jalen Hurts is. Period.
Listen, you know what's crazy? That Eagles fans, Eagle fans have all the right in the world to crow. They won the Super Bowl. Why they keep talking about us? Like the Commanders.
They know the truth.
we mind our business.
The truth.
Listen, we minding our business. We haven't said anything. And it's people like LB out here talking mad reckless about us every time. And I'm like, yo,
what? Bro,
we haven't said nothing to you. Now, Louis can talk because he has a show with him. But Louis can say what he has to say. But at the end of the day, listen, the Commanders are looking up to the Eagles. They beat them in the NFC Championship game. And they're the Super Bowl champions. So
they just beat us. They dismantled us.
They dismantled us. And we have to wait until December 20th to play them and get the lick back. So
you might get back. I gotta beat the Eagles. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll beat the Eagles at home. We ain't beat the Eagles up there.
Hell no, we ain't beating them.
No.
Hell no, we ain't beat them with no link.
No,
we ain't beat them with no daggone link. I gotta beat them at home though.
Yeah, so we'll split with the Eagles and then we'll beat the Cowboys on Christmas. And
we got 4 straight wins there, and we got the last loss here. I got 11-6.
Yeah, either 11-6 or 10-7, man.
I got 11-6. I think that's fair. Given this tough road, this is tough.
It's a road. The
division is tough. You got to play the Packers. You got to play the Lions. Like
the good thing is you're not playing the Packers in December. You're playing them in September. So
thank God. And there's no crazy anomalies. That does help a lot too. That we don't have like 3 or 4 on the road or kind of, we got 2 straight on the road and 2 straight at home. Like it's not no 3 or 4 on the road. Then it's 3 home games. It's no like weird activity like that. It's not. Well, I guess you got a stretch where you got 1, 2, 4, 5 on the road. You do have a stretch like that.
And also, I look at it this way.
I know
last year we played Burrow and Lamar, and I believe that was it when it comes to elite quarterbacks.
Yeah. Burrow, Lamar. That was about it.
That was it.
Play a lot of solid quarterbacks.
We play a lot of solid quarterbacks and a lot of sorry quarterbacks.
We played a couple for sure.
Yeah,
Trey Lance and
this year, man,
ain't no sorry quarterbacks.
Ain't no sorry quarterbacks on this schedule. You're playing.
He didn't play Jameis. Jameis ain't sorry. He's
turnover prone. And Russ beat us last year with the Steelers. So you're playing Russ.
Russ wasn't even that efficient that game. He
hit a bomb against a corner that's not on this team anymore. So
thank God he's not on this team either.
So you're playing Russ, you're playing Jordan Love, you're playing Geno, you're playing Penix again. You're playing Herbert. You're playing
Jared Goff.
You're playing Dak if he's not hurt. You're playing Mahomes.
Playing my homeboy.
You're playing Tua if he plays.
Yeah.
And
Bo Nix.
You're playing Bo Nix, who's not bad. And
I mean, he probably was 3rd in the rookie of the year running behind Jaden, whoever else.
And maybe Brock Bowers.
Then Brock Bowers, he's third between Brock Bowers and Jaden. So he played well last year too.
And then
Caleb ain't half bad. Caleb,
ain't bad.
and Caleb might be the one solid guy, but the rest of you got actually
And then
good.
more importantly, the
Russ is solid too. Right.
And the biggest question is JJ McCarthy. You never know. He may be good.
No. If JJ McCarthy gives them 75%, now I'm gonna say this for all the Vikings fans out there. If he gives you 75% of what Sam Darnold gave you last year, these fools might they might make a deep playoff. And I'm serious. They got
and not only that, they have a top 10 coach in the league and Kevin.
Top 10 coaching staff. They got the offense. The defense is lit. It's just JJ. What are you? Are you good? Are you trash? Are you Basuda? Are you mid? What are you, bro?
Yeah, basically, JJ McCarthy holds the keys to the Viking season.
And he's just a game manager. Guess what? They still win 12, 13 games, make the playoffs, and maybe win a playoff game.
Well, I'll say this.
2.0. They probably win 12 games.
I'll say this about
JJ. How good the roster is.
I'll say this. JJ McCarthy, if he it's on Kevin O'Connell, man. It's on Kevin O'Connell.
He brought back Sam Darnold from the dead, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Well,
KOC. If it's one guy around this league that I root for, it's that guy. I like KOC. It's my dude.
All right. Well,
I wish the Vikings well until week 14.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out. We gonna be back next. I'm be back with him and Dave next week. But y'all have a good night. I'm out.
I'll catch you later, bro.
All right, man.
So pretty much what we got, I got 11-6 for the Washington Commanders record for 2025. I think it's been a solid season for Washington. Give me some struggles. I do have a 2-game losing streak in that stretch. Also, I do have a kind of a 3 out of 4 rut. We lose 3 out of 4. That includes a 2-game losing streak, by the way. So I think we do have a rut during this season where we kind of struggle a little bit. But I do have a 4-game winning streak late to get to 11 wins, and then the Eagles take care of business in week 18. I think week 16 will be for the division. Or not for the division necessarily, but to take the lead in the division. If the Eagles win that game, to win the division. But yeah, I think that they'll clinch the division week 17, which makes that week 18 game not matter. Only because I actually going to say that. Let me rephrase. I think the Eagles will be up 1 game with 2 to go. We win our game. They win their game, but let's just say the Eagles have at that point, they have a 4-1 division record. I got the Commanders at split the Giants, split the Cowboys. 3-2. 3-2. Now, I think they have a better conference record by a game. So they'll clinch because they have a better conference record than us, and also they have a better division record than us, and we won't be able to tie division records with them. So that'll be the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, they'll clinch the division week 17, which will make that week 18 game useless, and then that means we'll be playing for nothing, and the Commanders probably lose that game. But I think Five's gonna have a great season. I don't want to hear sophomore slump bull crap. That's cap. I'm sorry. I'm not subscribed to the sophomore slump talk. I'm sorry. I'm not subscribed to that. Big Show got 13-4. That's fire. This guy, you go 13-4 with this guy, with this going on right here. If these fools win 13 games, we win a Super Bowl. I don't care nobody. If they win 13 games in the regular season with this, they're going to the Super Bowl. And they're going to win the daggone thing. I stand on that. If you telling me they win 13 games with this going on, with the Giants getting better, the Eagles got better, the daggone Cowboys got better. You gotta play the Lions. They get back. Get your get back. Nigga. You gotta play the Packers, the Vikings, and JJ McCarthy's any daggone good. Oh my gosh. Oh my. They're gonna be a problem. And then you got the Bears. The Bears are the only team I'm like, you should better beat them. We're favored in 12 games. I don't know how in the hell we're favored in 12. Let's look at this real quick before we get out of here. Both Giants games you should be favored. Fine. Green Bay, you should be the underdog because they're at home. You look at the Raiders, okay, you should be favored. That's 3 games out of 4 so far we're favored. If you want to say we're favored in Atlanta, sure. I think we should be underdog versus the Chargers. But it'll be a 3-point underdog because they get the 3 points at home. We should be favored versus the Bears. That's what? Both Giants games, Atlanta, Chicago. That's 4 games we're favored so far. Sure. That's fine. At Dallas, I think they should be favored. At Kansas City, they should be favored. That's fair. Oh, well, I don't know. You might. That Dallas game is interesting. I don't know. They're just giving the 3 points, then they'll be favored, but we'll see. Seahawks, we should be favored. Lions should be favored versus us. We should be favored versus Miami. We should be favored versus Denver. Minnesota should be favored against us. Oh, yeah, I told the Giants. Eagles should be favored to beat us at home and on the road. So I'm going to say we should be favored in 10 out the 17 games we should be favored. The other 7 we should be underdogs. So I think we might be getting a little overhyped. I know the era loves JD5. I love JD5. JD5 should be an MVP candidate this year. Winning the MVP, might be a little stretch. Only because you got guys like Lamar. If Joe Burrow throws number 40 touchdowns, he should win MVP, right? So we'll see. We will see. We will definitely see. What are y'all record predictions? Oh man. And the Caps just got sent. Dang, man, what the hell? What the hell, Caps? What the hell happened? I got sent home? What? Hey, yo, what's up, bro? All right, so, got a Giants fan here. So, I do have a sweeping you guys. Both games will be very competitive. If I'm a Giants fan, I think you guys should be very satisfied with 8-9. Right? And that's why I got you guys on 8-9. I think you guys are a very solid football team. I love the pass rush. Kayvon with Brian Burns and Dale Carter, of course. Darius Alexander and then with Smexy Dexy. That's a problem, right? Malik Neighbors, animal. Tyrone Tracy, I like him a lot. Cam Scatterbo's a nice change of pace back for you to be more like rough rider, run him over, Mr. Disrespectful type of runner. Offensive line's better than advertised. You guys are solid. You're a solid football team over in New York. I think we're gonna have some tough games with you guys this year. But I do have a sweep, unfortunately, for you guys, unfortunately. But you guys are solid, bro. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I just want to give you my quick analysis on your New York Giants. I think you guys have a really solid football team. I don't think you guys are playoff ready yet, though. But I think 8-9, 9-8, probably your ceiling. I think you get closer to that 9-8, 8-9 type of situation there in New York with your Giants. Should be interesting. You guys are going to be way over that 5.5 for you. That over under. Use over under 5.5 wins. I got you over that for sure. We also play each other closer to Sunday. Exactly. So it'll be tough. It'll be both will be some tough games. You guys have a very good pass rush. My offensive line better be ready. and should be fun. Both games should be very fun. So my favorite games to watch this year, I would definitely say the Atlanta game in Week 4 would be one of my top 5 favorite games. I'm gonna keep my eye on. I'm gonna try to go to Atlanta for that game. So that's something I'll definitely be watching. The Bears game in Week 6, Caleb versus Jaden. Week 14 with Rat. If Rat goes to that game in Minnesota, if finances are kind of straight by then, God willing, I got some things in the works to get financially kind of stable, like fully stable. I should be able to, take wifey up there, so I could watch Little Man for a little bit for a couple of days, and me and Chanel can go up there, and I can meet Rap and all that, and have a good time and kick it with him. Hopefully, it ends in a Washington Commanders victory. If not, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? What else? That be number 3. Number 4 will be Dallas Week 7. Obviously, that should be pretty fun. Week 8 versus the Chiefs will be my 5 games. I'm super excited to see. I want to see how we play against a Super Bowl contending team. The Eagles didn't win the Super Bowl last year, but we played them before they won it. But now we're playing a team with some pedigree, along with the Eagles this year, like the team like the Chiefs. And a close 6 will probably be the Lions game in Week 10. Get your get back. Go get back. Go get your get back, Lions. Go get your get back. Ain't no get back over here. Ain't no get back MF over here. Ain't none of that. Ain't no get back. Ain't no none of that. Ain't no shake back. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Spank. That get back. That get back. No, ain't no get back. That get back. No, ain't no get backs. Ain't no get backs over here. No. Hell no. But that's going to do it for tonight's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe to the PSN Commands Network if you haven't done so. Shout out to 2 Giants goofballs. Shout out to y'all. New York Giants news and updates. Watching you guys' channel now. So I'm looking forward to continue watching you guys grow and all that type of stuff. And yeah, I'm catch you guys content and probably watch you guys tonight or something. Yeah. Big Simple 422, me and you. Shout out to Big Simple. Shout out to Big Simple. Shout out to Dio for stopping by. I love you guys with the love of Christ. Always remember you guys. Always remember, as long as you are putting God first and have good sportsmanship, you'll always overcome good talent, athletical hard work and dedication, man. Protect yourself always. Love you guys with the love of Christ, man. Catch you guys tomorrow in the video. Rest of the weekend too. I'm gonna try to kind of ramp up the uploads again. But please watch the videos. Like I need some views, man. Watch the videos. I love y'all. Catch you guys tomorrow. Gotta be easy out here. Peace.